the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Akosua Manu, parliamentary candidate of the New Patriotic Party in the Adentan constituency, Northern Nsem-Pii. So, of course, Professor Jane Naana, Omanhene, congratulations. So, with me, I am running mate of a major political party, but then Nsem-Pii all can to say ethnic cleansing and ethnocentrism in a particular party, our own personal body, into Uba heal the nation as the mantra kwa ebani saying na utimi kika Nsem-Pii it is divisive enye say ensema ede nkofo ede ekabo. Of course Uba a political leader or a leader say motherliness nka ese show na okankofo nabo, not necessarily obia obekika ensema ede divisiveness ene hand time ni ebufu ebankrofo akomam. Akosua Manu ekasa wo kosi sen dwumade nso ono Omanhene edi nkomo efa the outdooring of Professor Jane Naana, the running mate of the National Democratic Congress. Enko tie Akosua Manu ne nsema odi tudwa ewe kosi sen edwumade nso.
Any agene hopa, because sometimes the truth can be very bitter. No credit to me yapa. But let me congratulate her. Is interesting, say, and as far as Ghana's history is concerned, major political party, Oba as running mate. Makai, okay, Ms. Rollins. I couldn't do it is party. But I need to jail to me about me. And I applaud her. Even here on Ushui, I've been here and co-panelists have supported and was encouraging me, especially in regards to Adenta. And it's nice to see say in Barber certain spaces. And no idea say na ya kan Auntie Nana, sometimes I get confused as to even address it. Why the outdooring? A valid question. Na announcement no more 2-3 weeks ago. Because my first announcement, let me say 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, let me say Cape Coast. No, something different.
But let me say no, because 2020 no, omo danidi. The next year, 2020 was a whole production, a lot went into the branding, the display, the delivery. We know, my to show the whole thing, but bits and pieces are me who you know. What was a teleprompter? No, baby, I'm see she had to no kind, but it would have been perfect. And can also show him directly. We wouldn't have known that it be quite not be all kind iffy, but it's all well and good. Politics is getting interesting. Say last year, 2023 May, and you were Joe Mahama as flag bearer for the NDC. A year later, and we in a running meet. Which is Dr. Baumia, and do 1 year son of that running meet. Or can be Biswa name there was a me wasn't a mechanic, but I'm kind her statement. Politics is about fighting injustice, hunger, hopelessness. In this fight, we don't need private armies, mercenaries, destructive ammunition, or in Ghanaian parlance, by heart talk or wanton ruining of hard-earned reputation. That is not politics, it is jealousy hoisted on cowardice. Na okansa no si I say what can be a different kakra, but then her messaging went to target a certain section. One the promotion of ethnocentric elitism masquerading as intellectualism, nepotism cloaked as know-how, weakness strutting as courage, and crony capitalism masked as development in freedom, shameless hypocrisy acting as objectivity. Now, it would be there have been attacks. I don't repeat what he said, but Okambibi was very offensive. These are not the words that come from you. Okase, they are healing the nation. Now, I remember the heal bit was what I wanted to hear in her message. The casting aspersions just to get to power. And then
those aspersions the realities are
well, clearly when you say about reality, we've seen here in the studio that people create their realities in real time. So I know the NDC it doesn't matter, so a doctor or a professor, they bring you to a certain level and you toe a line. It doesn't matter how well educated you are. Now, which ethnic group na all kasa form? Those were the red flags for me. And there was something she also said that
light to call off and I'm here counting yes MPP ni akola no wa win light to call off and I'm here counting
as Professor Jane.
Patrol, I don't share a whole, but you had the opportunity and you expose yourself. Let's let it rest. Let it rest. Drama is not insulting. It's not. So they bring you to a certain level and you toe a line. It doesn't matter how well educated you are. Now, which ethnic group na all kasa form? Those were the red flags for me. And there was something she also said that the statement was, John and I have decided that whoever contributed to
light to call
right. All these aside, Anka, and Mamika say, since I was a grandma insulting, my mommy paying back one policy statement or direction. I who say, indeed, there's something new. So what was disappointing was there's nothing new. What was evident was okay. What was it in Tokanesi? Israel from Tokanesi, Gaza. One of the biggest human rights infractions is civilians being used as human shields. Now, human shields have 3 levels. Bakuye voluntary, Bakuye involuntary. Voluntary ne onwa beka say okay, ye kwako attack enemy base, right? But omom kwako ye attack no civilians in so the enemy can't or the opponent can't shoot at them or bomb them because you bomb civilian are a problem. Involuntary they ombechichi civilians no and use them as a guard and will be advancing towards their target. And now who voluntary human shield because clearly the agenda, which is no different from what they did in 2020, is literally make like an arrowheader, directions, questions in the so that JM who saw not trying to get to the finish line.
That's how you see it.
That's how I see it. Because her talking, not admitting that the challenges they had as well were real, not realizing that when you use the expression, so because a healer, say be heal so a Ghana na yesa na yare na say Ghana no, I don't know how to.
That's a healing process. Maybe more.
It's a healing process.
There's a lot of mismanagement on the part of this current administration. But there's a lot of injustice in this current administration. There's a lot of unfairness in this administration. So, not to threaten, but to straighten every misdeed under watch. That's it. And as a misdeed, no, can a bit trace it back to a time because you do not wipe the slate clean. So if you are saying we are wiping the slate clean, then we'll give the same grace to the MPP. We will question the omoye ye be bisa say ono and uncle bisa me say me any problem but me want to say there's a certain agenda beyond here right now that protects their flag bearer
enuntina sebi ye no human shield eja mami pay mu a wako nenim hwe school a wako ne ade ne abegina ne the speech we have ma say kind no wa kind for mo dey
if you acknowledge that oye sebi mami pay mu oye professor and professor one cause we break ground cause what do for them mama say onye mami oda
that speech there's a team of people omotena say
well no make say at the end
I'm not saying say
exactly at the end so
me sebi anka yeshemu ye anka the interjections are a bit too much let me learn it's real me the minimal say incoming me say insults, there were jabs, there were veiled threats. In fact, me say bakubi abi hu ye that snippet was extracted. Say only EC fellow about his own. If there are any issues with the EC, I think there's a way to even go about it.
But you also have to admit that
she's driving to. Yes, but that's the difference we are seeking. Say anka obi awabada no mpo no there's a certain dynamic be a best sakakra we put them in a make on me pay your tia can say I dey no hen outdoor in any unveiling but bottom line attention and I don't think say it was necessary for it to even have gone the way it did.
Okay,
being used as a human shield just say what school do in nipa look credentials no pa. But when you get into a certain political party, you can't help but to a certain line. I wish her all the best, and I hope say the 2020, in terms of policy, there was no cohesion, cohesiveness with their messaging. My bonfire say it goes well. It goes well as far as realizing say they're not going to realize these things. But my friends say
your break. Mami come home right. Your break. We have 40 more minutes. It's your break. Your best here.
To ho. Ye yin kire say akola ketwa no wa ba wiase o ye hoho. Ye mami wonye hoho.
In politics we hoho. Onye
hoho 2020 no the first female to be a VC of a university in Ghana. What you say? First ono no break kwan na ma be ye VCs. Ono no free ho na be fa tech na say o ma fa legon. What you say? It ni as if so ye novice bi ni ye kwa odo no. Me who say say wo your friend is an opposition. Na say ye can prudence ni ade asanya ma we say sika. Ebetimi aye bibi wakọ high ho ma ye billboards ni ade nipa ba. Obi time mami we fan no UCC as first female. Everybody was happy and everybody knew her. When the because of movies, one na year one your friend 2016 was 2012. 2012 ono na oye moderator. Obisa very relevant political questions, economic questions. Ono NSA be minister for education. Ne ho amasem da. 2020 we be running mate to excellent Jane Naana Mahama. 20 your friend is 24 years fan. So e dey be na ye foforo.
Tum be course.
Dey be no dey say event no. Me dem think say one maybe so me press soiree.
That's true.
Yes, for here to talk to the media. The almost all opposition they say, oh yeah, events will be and they say yes, it's so it's me dear. It's me. Obi our government mu yes I know. You know but we dey person we yes when you break, we person we try say when you break. Oh yeah press. Me dem feel say be you know you dey na press. What she does best and they say you busan the question we year no and no ne best because we teacher ni ultimately no may be be expert be obi aye ye dey aka no no but you busan the questions we year no ne press na ye den I interact and na say ye dey ne be kudwom grassroots ultimately na yakoyi na dey na you print mothers ni ade
BT handless no
media meaning say handless na ye yo say why na ye because nyama bebre no boy say don't get yakra be kan bibi say ade ni new automatic is so mo ye adwuma adwuma ni binino and let me free you be so catch na ya ade ba ko a NDC for like a stakeholder consultations.
Oh, yeah, mom.
Stakeholder consultation you know.
Okay, near the People's Manifesto.
There are key stakeholders near me time I'm more curious. There are key stakeholders I want to know more kasa. A 5 Jimmy. Yes, especially media. Media phone be complaining saying this in your kasa. Yes, media want bam ho be complaining. Media bro ho can na me free when see me na me hwehwe we na me hwehwe and me can.
So in adoring such a person.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, maybe no I mean adore who dada. So I don't know what they were doing really. She has adored herself. The first female vice chancellor of a university major. And university Kwanchen major university. Why you were UNESCO? Why you say you can see their Fulbright scholar? A master was
Nsem-Pii FA.
One Kasa, I don't know to say you know, I mean, or Casada, or Casa winning a platform, or Casa with force. Me personally. The first that we share Mokache say one of the most intelligent brains I have come across. And I was very honored to say it was coming from her. Because me as a certain level, an astute person. Correcting because politics yan fa onrobia. The person wo ye no ye mani as if we say she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to do. Onya kola o kasa with force. Onim de oka. So all this ceremony, you say obi o say who chaperone na who man fa the best and back out. The jam. On can your person work utia ye be correcting. Utia nyina ye hwe no. Ghana hwe no. Se nyame ya adoma ye betimi ehunu as ye maame a we be boa ame Ghana akoso. Me for me bibia ye oba na ye me fe.
He should have been targeted.
Yes.
The media specifically.
Yes. Media especially no because muko ye nyina anka media anka story in a way. Come kwa ye fanfare no meja no. But so if you come to the media
press conference.
It is you see what I'm saying. It is not press conference. Press conference or there be. As I say, ye press worry.
Yes, you meet with the media.